Hi, Dr. Paul Haider, Master Herbalist here. Well, what do you think this is? It's got a big flower down here and little flower starts here and well, this is Hibiscus sabdariffa, sabdariffa, and it's a wonderful plant. And this is the first flowers of the year for us. And this makes a super healing tea. And I find it an amazing thing. It has been used for thousands upon thousands of years, and it grows in the U.S. and Asia and South America, the Caribbean here, and Central America, Africa, just about anywhere where they have somewhat of a subtropical or tropical climate, even in Southern California, Florida, all the Gulf states, this kind of thing. There's even the the red variety with a red leaf, which is also, and these leaves are also edible, and they have a kind of a pungentness to them, almost a lemony flavored also. Very good. And this makes these flowers. After this flower will come up, and then this other bottom part here will get much bigger and have a big seed inside. And you take out the seed and you use the outer part for making the tea, which is really really great. And the Egyptians and Sudanese use the tea for wedding ceremony. And traditional Chinese medicine, they use it for treating herpes and also chickenpox, and has been used in traditional Chinese medicine for thousands upon thousands of years. And also, it's great for all kinds of problems, including lowering blood pressure. And the American Heart Association published in 2008 that it was really great for mild blood pressure problems and lowered blood pressure by 7 to 10 points in a very short period of time. In 2013, University of Arizona found that in 10 different countries, they found that they could use hibiscus tea for lowering blood pressure and do a great job, a job just as good as some of the medications for lowering blood pressure. What can you say? And in Nigeria, they found it worked just as good as some of the blood pressure lowering medications also. And so, man, that's pretty amazing. And also, a lot of anti-inflammatory compounds in this. It's full of a lot of different types of acids. I won't even get into the long list. It's a lot of acids that it helps. And this was tested at Tufts University, and they also found it lowered blood pressure. And they did a study with 65 people, and with a placebo effect, double blind, and they found it really significantly lowered blood pressure. In 2010, they did a study in the Journal of Nutrition that showed it lowered mild blood pressure also. And also in 2015, another study that showed it helped with diastolic and systolic blood pressure. So this is another great thing to have in your toolbox of herbal plants, and this is amazing stuff. You can cook this also, the leaves, and you can find this in capsules also, in powders and oils and all kinds of different things. And it's a powerful agent, highly anti-inflammatory. It has a lot of vitamin C in it, and it's a lot of different essential oils in it, and it boosts up and stimulates your immune system, and which is really good. And it helps with colds and flus, and it helps with your sleep. It's really, it contains melatonin, so that it helps you to fall asleep and have that restful night's sleep. Really great. Also for great for skin and acne, and a lot of studies showing that it actually has a mucilaginous content to it, which helps as to moisturize the skin, and also encourages fresher, smoother, younger looking skin to come up to the surface, and it helps with the acne breakouts also. And it's good for the kidneys because it also lowers LDL or bad cholesterol, and helps with free radicals, and so it helps with blood pressure support because of that. And blood pressure is the first thing that kills kidneys. There's no doubt about that. So we need to keep our blood pressure under control. In fact, I was just talking to a lady 5 minutes ago about that. We need to get her on my diet. You go to paulhaider.com, and on the upper right-hand corner, click on My Diet, and there you will find my diet and read it all, and we can get you going and in great shape. Also, it helps with preventing kidney stones because it's a diuretic also, and it helps to flush out the stones and that type of thing. And it's found it was the anti-urolithic properties that it had, so really good. Like I said, helps with colds and flus because it has a lot of polyphenol compounds in it, and helps with free radicals, which start disease. Also lowers, like I said, lowers the cholesterol. Research showed that it helps with lowering LDL cholesterol and triglycerides, and helps to increase HDL or good cholesterol also. And a study with 60 people who were diabetics, it also showed that it helped lowering their HDL, and it also helped to lower their blood sugar too at the same time and keep their blood sugar under control. And a study in the published in Phytomedicine showed that it helps with cholesterol and triglycerides and metabolic syndrome also. It's great for the liver because it has lots of antioxidants and phytocompounds that help to prevent liver disease, and that helps to the body in general. You know, anytime you can get a lot of phytochemicals going and acids that help to protect the liver is our first line of defense. There's no doubt about that. It boosts up our immune system because a lot of vitamin C, and also the polyphenols, which are like in green tea, which are really good, and prevents damage and disease and buildup of free radicals in general. Also, extract showed that it can get rid of up to 92% of our free radicals in our body in a very short amount of time, and is very potent as far as a anti-radical free radical agent that goes. You know, you can drink a little hibiscus tea maybe 1 to 3 times a day, and really does a great job. And it has a super great taste. I mean, it's if you've ever seen hibiscus tea, it's a great red color to it. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And you can drink it cold, or you can drink it hot, and depending on the weather, and it really does a great job. It helps with cancer, also because it has a lot of antioxidants in it. And there was a study done in Taiwan that showed it actually helped to kill certain types of cancer cells. Also, there's a study by Goldberg that showed it actually induced cell death, cancer cell death. So that's really important. Also, it just kills cancer in general, and all kinds of different cancers, including leukemia. It helps with PMS. If you happen to have PMS and you're just irritable, you're gaining, water weight, and you just don't feel right, it can help with balancing our hormones and also get rid of that diuretic, with a diuretic, all that water weight, and helps with mood swings and depression and overeating and all that kind of stuff that happens. It's antibacterial. Hibiscus is really good. With fevers, if you have a fever, it can lower your fever instead of taking white willow bark or aspirin, that type of thing. It really does a great job, and also kills bacteria that are invading. It also helps with and kills staph infections and our MRSA, MRSA, and has some potential effects possibly for this terrible bacteria. And so that's another thing we have to take into account. Good old hibiscus tea. It's relaxing and soothing. When I drink it, I just feel relaxed. It's just super relaxing and soothing. And it's good for the stomach. It's great for digestion. And also it's cooling to the body. I find it really cooling. If you live here in the Caribbean, you want to be cool. And some people say it's great for hangovers. I haven't tried that myself. but it actually has been used for hangovers on a regular basis. It's a great diuretic and flushes out, all that excess water weight and helps with the kidneys and getting toxins out of the body. So that's another thing that we can use it for. Like I said, it soothes the GI tract and helps with constipation also. It helps with weight loss. It seems to work with preventing carbohydrates from actually being absorbed so much, and so we lose weight. Very simple. You can use it hot or cold. You can make hot hibiscus tea, cold hibiscus tea with ice. Really is soothing on a really hot, muggy day. And as far as side effects go, it is in normal doses, taking it for 7 to 10 days, 1 to 3 cups or glasses every day. No side effects in normal doses. It shouldn't be used by those who are pregnant, nursing, or small children. Some people find, and that's very rarely, that they have an intoxicating kind of feeling or hallucinations, but I've never actually in the 30 years came run across somebody that has had that. Also, remember, it also works for blood pressure, lowering blood pressure, and some people once in a great while have an allergic reaction, but you can have an allergic reaction to just about anything, really. And in extremely high doses, it could be toxic to the liver, but has never ever been reported to have any kind of problems with it in normal doses whatsoever. And it's been used for thousands and thousands of years. And it should be used for 7 to 10 days. There's absolutely no doubt about that. And I use it intermittently. I think that's the way we should use all these things. And making the tea is really simple. You can just take a tablespoon of the dried or the fresh flower itself, and you pop out the seed, and you can chop it up and put it into a cup, add boiling water, let it steep for 15 minutes, and drink that 1 to 3 times a day. It really does a great job. As far as the dose goes, 3 times a day for 7 to 10 days. Capsules, 250 milligram to 500 milligram once a day. And forms, you can find all kinds of different forms of hibiscus out there, and you can get it as teas and oils, and you can get the flowers. You can buy the seeds so you can grow your own, and that's really good. It doesn't cost you much of anything after that. You can get the powders and the capsules, and it's very inexpensive. You can buy a lot of hibiscus flowers for about $10, and it'll last you a long time, dried hibiscus flower. You can find it on Amazon and eBay, and almost every health food store has hibiscus tea around. There's no doubt about that. I've never seen one that didn't have it. So check your local health food store and make sure that you can get this and try it. You're going to love the flavor. Just brew it, like I said, and add a little stevia or a little bit of honey, and it's really going to be tasty for you, and they're going to bring you some great attributes that people love. I think it's really good, especially if you're in humid conditions like we are here. You start to blow it up with all the water weight after a while because of the humidity, and taking a little hibiscus tea really does a great job for getting rid of that water weight. Also, I like cucumbers too, though. That's another good thing. And so we can actually heal our body from the inside out, making a difference in our lives. And I think it's really important to try a lot of different things. A lot of people get stuck on, eating particular things. You can also make jams and jellies and use these flowers in all kinds of flowers like this, which get bigger, in all kinds of dishes and these big things here. And they get much bigger. They get about this big. I felt bad cutting that early but I wanted to talk about this. And you can make all kinds of dishes, and in lots of different places, like in Asia, they use it, and then all kinds of different dishes with fish and chicken and all kinds of different things. It's lots of culinary uses also. And it's kind of a sweet, pungent, kind of lemony kind of flavor. Hard to describe, really. You got to taste it yourself, but it is refreshing and really, really good for you. If you want to get a hold of me, like the lady that just called, Feel free to get a hold of me at my cell phone number at 831-869-9119. That's 831-869-9119. And if you want to email me, my email is drpaulhaider, that's drpaulhaider @gmail.com. That's drpaulhaider @gmail.com. And my Skype is drpaulhaider. Send me an invite. And you can WhatsApp me, or you can text me. You can go to my Facebook page under Dr. Paul Haider, and you can message me up there. That will get a hold of me also. Remember, I go to bed at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, so please get a hold of me early. I go to bed before the chickens. And all my consultations are free, and I'd love to help you in any way, shape, or form that I can, and recommending something to help you heal, or from something that's in the way of herbal or spiritual, whatever you need. And also, like I said, I'm always here to lend a helping hand in whatever way I can. If you subscribe, that's greatly appreciated. We'd like to get my numbers up, or subscriber rates up to 100,000 this year. We'd like to share that with everybody, please, and let them know. And also, if you care to make a donation, my link is down below. Hit show more. And if you want to become a patron, that's really important. I'll get back to you, and I'll give you some extra special connection with me that you can't get otherwise. And that's down below. The link is down below also. And I'm always here for you. And remember one thing. Also, if you'd watch the little, ads from AdSense there, I appreciate that. It brings 1 or 2 cents towards my wife and I. And if you care to get hold of me, please feel free, because I want to help you. And one more thing. Remember this. I love you.